And as me and Echo were actually talking before we went live, we noticed, looking back at how Blake actually approached this same matchup, he was so hesitant in either approaching Samij or when Samij approached him. And Raptor, really known for his movement with this character, he is all over the screen. He's very active, and we'll see how Samij handles that. But Samij can also be a very reactionary-based player. So the more you do, the more you can burn yourself.
And between Raptor and Jacob, this may actually close this round out. Ooh, it's not going to have the damage, but the chip will. What he put? Nope. Thought he was going to forward one. Jacob Blake is more of a defensive, reactionary player, and Raptor, it's hard to nail him down as like a specific play style, because he can be all over the place, and then he can be as patient as anyone you've ever seen play. Nice punish. That Flamor is so, unless you have the timing down, it is so tough to punish.
And even when he whiffs it out in the middle of the neutral, you're worried if you're going to go into the active frames or not. And by the time you're might be a little bit too late, he's already recovered.
Right. Just, ooh, and there we go. Man, he would have grabbed him anyway. Samij had just come out of that. He would have grabbed him anyway. Good stuff from Raptor.
Raptor showing some homework here.
Ooh,
and look
instant punish.
The reaction from Samij on that teleport. He was not going to fall for what we saw Young Monster fall prey to right before top 8, which was what he probably went for, which was the teleport into EX teleport special that we've seen from Raptor so many times in the Kombat Cup. And the percentage of it working is staggering, because if he would have missed that punish, full combo, baby, next round.
Sir. It's interesting too, because he punished with the 2-1 roll, which is a high-low into a roll. I feel like most other Molinas would have just rolled that. But even if he had missed the punish, he would have still had the slight mix in there with the low just to catch Raptor maybe blocking for a minute. But good stuff either way, man. Samij up 1-0.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, and he's going Grandmaster.
And we've seen Raptor go to Grandmaster before in top 8. And almost do a reverse 3-0 on Dragon. This was early in the Kombat Cup.
Yes, sir.
I want to say week 2 or something, so it's pretty early.
It was really early, because I had never seen his Grandmaster before that. Okay, got him with the low there. Into a down 3, into a throw. That down 3 is so dirty. Just working his way to the corner, but Samij, anytime he gets a block string, he is going to teleport to the other side. He's got a lot of the stage behind him.
Look at Raptor actually playing almost an aggressive SUB-ZER, and then just kind of trying to bait him into finally going into the clone there, and using the clone as a nice little anti-tag setup. And his plan is so well. He's approaching, and then kind of picking his moments to finally put out the clone.
Ooh!
And gets the conversion off the anti-air shatter. This looking like a good switch from Raptor.
So far, yes. As long as he can keep Samij in the corner, but anytime Samij touches him, he's got to know that teleport is going to come. Oh, and just a raw back two. Just caught Samij blocking wrong. And one thing you can see Raptor is he's not trying to put the clone exactly to trap him. He wants him to burn that meter and teleport right into that clone. That's what he's waiting for.
Samij has no breaker here. And I like that from Raptor. Kept it very safe. And Samij is off his bar. This is looking so good from Raptor right now.
It is.
And this should be chip.
Oh, and it just got it.
Samij's just kind of giving that round up, walking right into the clone there. Might have looked like a kind of forward jump. But man, great stuff from Raptor, and what a switch. We got to
think about this for a second, Aquaman, because we've seen Samij pick which other character? Smoke. That's definitely not a hard counter for Sub, so I'm not sure. Ooh. I'm very surprised. I mean, I knew he wouldn't go Smoke, but I've never seen him play Katana. Mind you, as I've mentioned before, in previous weeks, he does have a pretty good, vast majority of these characters down, at least some of the variations. I've never seen his katana before, though.
This is a Kombat Cup first.
And from the sub players, well, okay, from one of my friends, Firewall, says this is a 6-4 matchup, 4 subs, and Kenshi. He says sub beats Kenshi 6-4.
Bold words, Echo. Bold words.
I'm just saying. I would have never thought I would have to see it for myself. I've always thought Kenshi and Katana were pretty hard counters to sub, but we're going to find out.
And you know, this raw aggression from Raptor has been paying off.
Man, it is so good.
Look at the shattered hitbox.
Oh, tried to anti-air wrong normal. Down 3s, into the fan, really down 1. Okay, got himself away from the corner, and that's a whip punish.
Oh, Samish coming off so much bar there. If Raptors close this out, he's gonna have such an advantage going to the next round. But Samish believing. And he only needs one correct guess here in the corner.
Oh, and the block on that slide.
What a risk from Raptor. What Raptor wanted to do was get into Samish so early, put him back in the corner, and take the round with him. And Samish not falling for it. And let's see what the mix is. And just a nice jump out and out of the corner from Samish. There's some character knowledge that we see already from Samish, from a character we've never even seen him play.
DB, oh, and the slide. Got himself out of there. But now he's got hopes of the corner position again. The clone did not come out. Samish running away with this. Ooh.
And this is that game that Katana wants to play. Get full screen. Not to deal with the clone.
You've got to watch for that overhead. Oh my goodness. A clutch clone there. Doesn't have to worry about the X-ray now. That was really good.
And Raptor only needs one hit here to the corner to kind of turn this around.
Oh, and that's going to do it.
Oh,
Stage up 2-1.
We've got back and forth games already. We've got a match, ladies and gentlemen. Now, will Raptor go back to Hellfire Scorpion?
That's what I was thinking, man. That was some of the smartest, like, it was just solid play right there in that match. I mean, patience, reads.
Takeda, he is going home, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see this, Raptor.
I'm going home. No? Okay.
I like it, man. Let's see this. I wonder what the reasoning is. Because, I mean, Scorpion could teleport on reaction to her fans. Well, I guess Takeda could too, technically.
Yep.
Oh! I think he was looking for a teleport there. Sami's going to capitalize hard here. 28%.
Gets the corner carry. And we haven't seen Raptor use this character in such a long time. That does not even get the punish at the startup. A little too slow on that armor. And that armor has not been great throughout the game's lifespan. I mean, very meaty, even mediocre strings where the 2 hits come out averagely slow can beat that on Wake Up.
Right. Even 2 hits of armor won't save that thing.
And Raptor just unable to open up Samish already and looking for the end air. Not gonna have it. Samish looking like a day 1 Katana main here.
Raptor finally able to get some damage here. 27%. Oh, and it whiffed. It looked like it was just about very nice backdash. That thing barely missed.
Oh, and Katana's hitbox traveling into the Netherrealm there.
Look at that just beautiful spacing by Samish.
It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen.
Samish does have X-ray. He just needs... Oh my gosh. His X-ray is going to kill now if he lets it rip.
And he is going to take this 3-1 over Noble Raptor to advance into semifinals here in Week 10 of the Kombat Cup. Just absolute beautiful play with Katana there. The spacing was impeccable. He knew exactly what to do to stay out of the range of almost everything.
Brings out, man. It absolutely just smothers you. Cancels. Mix-ups. Oh, flash parries. It didn't work out, but it's got those two. Nice backdash. Destroyer. Not able to take advantage of that. Drops the conversion.
And you know, having that armor up means that he does not have to deal with this wake-up push at all. He can pressure this man for days, and it does not matter.
It pushed him back just a little bit so he could down one. I mean, I like it. It didn't pay off, but it gave him that little bit of distance so that even in his recovery, he had a little bit of time to throw that down one out. Oh, and just flexes up again.
And really good recognition of the Destroyer mid-jump there to realize that Toxin's coming out for the pound. And we've got Trip Guarded on the way and grabbing the Vine. Destroyer out there doing it for the Vine, but gets caught during the startup frames of the armor. If it would have come out just a couple frames later, it wouldn't have had to deal with that push. And like you see a lot of Tremors do, they look for those pokes and look to hit confirm them to use the plus frames to guarantee the high in the forward one.
The low. Toxin's got it. Oh my god, that is going to be a brutality.
Destroyer coming out swinging with the Tremor. We've seen him go to quite a few times here at the Kombat Cup. And let's go ahead and go over some of the characters' paths into this top 8. Some of the players' paths, sorry, characters.
There is a new king.
So, you know what? Sometimes our tags do turn into our names, so we're kind of characters in a way. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead. I gotta move on stuff.
All right, so I'll go over Destroyer here. Destroyer's path this week: 3-0 over Savage Scoop, 3-0 over ADM Wolverine, 3-0 over Trap Hustler 101. Well, there's Trap Hustler. Okay, 3-1 over Kinetic Sicarios. Destroyer 5th top 8 appearance, finished 2nd in week 9, 3rd in week 4, 5th in week 2 and 6. He's 4th in points at 510.
And we'll go over Toxin's path after this match.
Oh my god. This man is ready to flash parry. Very nice. Two anti-airs in a row and nobody was able to convert.
And using that tremendous down forward. That Tremor does possess. And you know, it's one of those normals that doesn't even look like it exists. So it's almost like, what hurt box does it actually have?
Right. It's one of my favorite down forwards, to be honest.
And very good for the story there. Using the armor there not to deal with the pound. That's twice in a row.
He's still flexing on him.
And Toxin able to close out that round, even though two huge reach with that armor that the skater possesses to go through the ground pound and get the punish, let alone. But Toxin's able to close out. It looks good here in round 2 starting out.
That was a beautiful hit confirmed.
Yeah, if he opens him up one more time, you should see Destroyer come off that meter. That's exactly what Toxin's looking for, but now he has to eat some kind of mix here in the corner.
Okay, he is plus overhead.
And the armor.
Poke him out of the, yeah, he poked him, but he was already, that overhead was already coming.
It was already active, but we went in sync because it wasn't armored. He just did a down one overhead, and the overhead active frames hit him in the trade. And once you get hit in that armor with Crystalline, you immediately fall out. You just shake it off.
Ooh, and the flash parry again, forward 1-2. Oh, he just barely missed that. Toxin got him out of the parry.
Here we go. Toxin gets to play his game. No armor for Destroyer, and that's going to do it. Great conversion.
Will he brutal? Yes, he will.
Sends Toxin to the fishes. Getting some momentum going. And Toxin on the board. Speaking of Noble Toxin, his path into top 8. A 3-0 victory over Bakery.
There is a new king.
3-0 over Blue MVP. A 3-1 over Crazy 88 Real Harris. So I mean, he was ready for some Predator, taking one out early. And then the 3-1 over Silver Eye that we saw at the end of Sunday. And he is currently in his 3rd top 8 appearance. He's never made it past the first round of top 8. Could this be his time? He's currently 13th in points at 185.
He's tied up right now. Caught Destroyer trying to backdash. Very good. Got himself out of the corner. Nice float. Pretty sure it did get punished though. Gets the flex off.
And what a amazing crossover from Destroyer. He's getting things going.
And once he gets you in that corner, man.
And a lot of people don't realize some of the really quick mix-ups that Tremor still possesses that lead into full combo. One wrong read of a low here or an overhead there, and you can find yourself launched in the corner. Decent damage, but the hard knockdown into the armor setup is what's so aggravating with Crystalline.
Yes, sir.
This man is all about the flex. Flex on this man.
Ooh,
what a fort!
Out the teleport.
And you know, he actually ran up and did a back one, which is going for Tremor's mid, catching teleport going around with a forward one. One of the best standing normals in the game. And it leads into so much for Tremor.
Nice down 3 by Toxin to get himself out of there. But that armor's going to shut it down.
And I am shocked his legs did not just blow off. But man, oh man, Destroyer showing off some great tech there, playing out of his mind. That forward one going the other way. We've all been there where we've got an input that has just saved you.
There is a new king.
I once aired through Raptor, and I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, it was an OS, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an option select.
Yeah.
But it felt great, ladies and gentlemen. It makes you feel good.
The roof blew off that place when you got that air grab on Raptor's teleport. That place went nuts, and so did the stream. It was beautiful.
And Destroyer, one game away from moving into semifinals. Toxin trying to make it there for the first time in his young Kombat Cup career.
It's very good by Toxin. Gets himself out. He did break the flex, but he's going to flex right back. The double down 3 tech right now. Forward 1-2 is just doing so much work for Destroyer. This could close out the round.
Destroyer on match point. Make it into semifinals, week 10, top 8 of the Kombat Cup.
Oh my God. Those flash berries, man, it's just too good. Toxin just not able to get anything started. He's got to play reactionary. That was so close to a punish. Very nice armor. There is a gap between those mixes. Flashberry again, just not letting Toxin get anything going.
And stopping any kind of advancement that Toxin's trying to do. And again, all the plus frames that Ermac actually does possess, but you know, Destroyer, what he's also looking for is to armor the last hit of those plus strings and get a punish. He's mistimed it a couple times, but it's exactly what he's looking for.
Destroyer, he's going to X-ray brutal.
Yeah. And going over it is Toxin, and now Destroyer has no meter going into round number 3.
That was a risk that did not pay off, and Toxin knew it was coming. He went in the air, let that thing whip, and just went for the headbutt. And now Toxin is kind of in control right now. He's not been touched yet. Okay. Nice push.
And finally gets a push. Well, Destroyer doesn't have armor on, but he's a flex on him here. And what's the mix? And utilizing those giant limbs on stand 2, just swinging in the breeze here. Opens over the overhead. And what's the mix after the flex?
Just too much.
And that's going to be a punish. And that's going to do it for Destroyer. Moving into semifinals here with Kombat Cup.
Tremor wins.
Jesus.
Fatality.
That one's one of my favorites, man.
What a fatality right there. That is brutal.
The sound effects for Tremor and Triborg. Second with 875 points. And we are seeing the Dirty Dragon Naginata.
And already opening up Fox twice.
And this is a variation and a character that we've seen Sonic Fox play it. I can't remember the tournament right off the top of my head. But he played this variation for pretty much the entire tournament and wound up winning.
NEC?
Was it NEC? Off the top of my head, spur of the moment, I can't remember it. But it was splendid to watch.
And look at Revy. You guys had that. I actually don't know when it was off that pole, but it is doing so well against these rocket startups. And I don't know what he's going for there. Maybe he's trying to build a little bit of meter. But he's at full meter now, and let's see what he can do. And he's using these far-reaching normals just to trade with these rockets. And so far, it's in his favor.
Oh my goodness, Sonic went to punish that. Just the drill did whiff, but he was able to get that armor out way before it runs under. Sonic able to react here. And this is where Sonic really traps people. Oh, and just goes
go for the X-ray.
X-ray, Jesus.
Fox finding himself a beautiful younger body as he goes into round 2 of 1-0 over Rev Leafing.
Look how big that head is on her.
Pay your respects.
Are you saying that Sonic Fox has a big head?
There is a new king.
I mean, I'm not actually saying that, but does the man deserve to kind of walk around with a big head? I mean, he's the biggest dog in the yard, man, even still. I will have you know, I am drinking the classic Rockstar tonight, but tonight, we're trying the old sugar-free. Would this technically be a diet? No way. I don't drink diet drinks. But I figure if it's a sugar-free version, maybe I'll be a little bit more tame and I'll be able to think about my words before they just come out of my mouth. Sonic up 1-0 right now. Red is staying.
Almost getting the conversion.
Ooh.
And missing 2 huge conversions early, Revit.
Very nice reaction. 29%.
And he,
extended range.
all of his hits have just caught Sonic Fox in the air, doing jump forwards, jump backs, just trying anything not to have to hold any kind of pressure that Rev is trying to apply. And once again, everything's just air-to-airing or anti-airing.
Caught him with that back one. He will break. Revit wants this round. And this could do it.
And that jump too, almost shades of a smaller old Kung Lao jump too, where he just kind of windmills around with his arm. And it does have a beautiful hitbox.
Okay, nice teleport in. Oh, it just got him right out of that. That's such a good counter. Just NJP. Oh my God. It looked like he was going to cross over, and then he canceled right into that pogo.
And all of the teleports Sonic Fox has done with the meter to back it up to make it safe have gone unblocked, so he doesn't have to come off the bar for the full combo. And could have converted off of that. I don't think Revit was ready for that to hit.
Oh, and he backdashed. Oh. Sonic burned the bar thinking he could get those rockets to hit.
We're almost done.
And somehow Revit just went right through all 3 of them and stuck that staff out. Nice punish.
And very good from Sonic. using a mid to punish that because she will low profile a lot of normals in the recovery of that drill kick.
That's true. We've said it before.
And we've seen so many punishes. Yeah, go. We've seen it so many times go unpunished.
I was going to say they're going to do the same sequence 3 times in a row. Rabbit kind of falling apart here. Oh my God! Teleported right into that brutality.
Triborg wins.
That missile reached its destination
Pay your respects.
just fine. And Sonic Fox moves up 2-0.
Throne.
One round away, making it in the semifinals, where he will be fighting for first place here at the Kombat Cup, trying to regain his mantle
Triborg.
as the king.
That's right. He's with a new team now, looking to cement his spot this week. And before we forget, let's go over Revit Leafing's path this week. 3-1 over Anbu Son Goku, 3-0 over Ayane, 3-0 over Jamil, and 3-2 over Noble Illusions. Rivet's third top 8 appearance. He finished first in week 7, finished 5th in week 8, and he is currently 8th in points at 325. And he is now locked into Pyro for the duration of this set. He cannot switch again. 30%. And we've seen some of... Oh my goodness.
And look at the quick mixes from Revit Leafing. Oh my gosh, 4 overhead whips and then into a low. And that's actually shades of what Sonic Fox used to do back in the Injustice days with Batgirl.
Are we seeing maybe...
Not necessarily ending with a low, but cross up, not cross up, cross up, not cross up. And oh my gosh, that's going to do it for round number 1. Who didn't even have to come off of that bar to solidify that round. He just needed to complete that combo. And Sonic Fox
sending a message. That was all that was behind that, is saying, I don't even care. I'm going to burn all 3 of these bars. What are you going to do about it?
And what a great mix-up that Sector possesses off that 2-1-2, where he can stagger all day. You're going to respect 2-1-2 Rocket all day. 2-1-2 up Rocket. If you can't find a way out, he's just going to do it all over again. Rinse, repeat. You're going to find yourself in the same situation.
Nice teleport.
And that Rocket is not going to give up for her Sonic Fox. That is the most work I've ever seen an EX Rocket put in Mortal Kombat X. That Rocket hit the lab, and it was waiting all week for Revit Leafing.
That thing wasn't going to stop until it hit him.
Wins.
Ridiculous. I was waiting on that thing to hit the ground or hit anything. It missed the wall, it missed the ground, and just went a complete circle twice. A large number 1 with a Diet Coke. It makes absolutely no sense. But here we go. We'll go over paths after this first match here. And this is a good matchup for Displacer. Pretty much the entire purpose of this variation is to get around zoning, good zoning at that.
Oh shoot. I put the wrong name. Sorry guys.
Put the names on the wrong side or what?
You don't want to know, Echo. You don't even want to know what I just put on the camera. But Double Dragon putting in work here.
Hard knockdown into the sharpen. Ooh, just ran right up and went to the forward 1. Nice. That was such a good trip guard by Dragon. He knew exactly where he was going to land, went straight into the 1-1. And an instant teleport. Caught Dragon off guard, 32%, all meterless too. Nice teleport, gets himself out of that situation. Dragon looking to capitalize here, trying to keep track of him. Dragon with that down 3.
And wow,
Flop.
able to recover from that poke. Dragon with all this meter, all he's going to finish this combo and then go for the mix with the X-Ray. And that's going to do it. Just reacting to the teleport. No inputs needed, it's 2 buttons on your controller.
And the game auto-corrects for you, just let it rip. man. That's one thing, man. I'm telling you, Displacer's good, but if you're trying to use those teleports for offense, it can get against a player that knows to check that stuff. The autocorrect helps so much. You just really have to just say, hey, I can poke you. Now, a lot of his pressure, you know, like forward 2-4 and EX teleport, that thing is like major plus. I'm pretty sure that guarantees a mix. But other than that, I mean, you just got to block low. Make him take the risk on back two, maybe.
And real quick, Dragon's way into this top 8. All 3-0s over Sick Bolo, Primuse, Grills, and Blackout. He has been sweeping his way into this top 8. Currently third in points at 710. In his 8th top 8, this man is Mr. Consistency.
He's trying to reach that brass ring, man. Dragon has a comfortable health lead right now. 3 bars a meter. Big Kid does have 3 bars, and Displacer can really do some damage and EX teleport into a back 2.
Dragon, he's just not allowed Beacon to get anything going. He knows to poke those teleports. He uses the plus frames. There's advantage. Starts his own pressure. He's playing it so well, just waiting his turn.
That's right, and I mean, that's really all you have to do. He can go for the mix, but
yeah, and in his variation, he doesn't have to cancel. So, I mean, especially on the overhead, he has to commit to that mix.
Unless he just goes for the minimal damage, which is going down 4-2.
Yep, which is straight in the shocker.
He can actually EX teleport in its own gap. I think it's -1, so it goes from like -1,000,000 to -1 if he does back to EX teleport. But Dragon's closing this out. That's 2-0.
You waste my time.
Kitana wins.
And Beakith's path in the top 8 was a savage road. And I'll let Echo take it from here. Being a fellow Lord Raiden.
My fellow Raiden player, yes. Alright, Beakith went 3-0 over Nasty Mike, 3-1 over Noble Tweety. I remember when that happened because we were like, whoa. 3-2 over Yomi Slayer. This is Beakith's first top 8. He is 23rd in points at 85 points. But with 2 weeks left, if he can have 1 or 2 really good showings, he could be up there with all those other guys fighting in the same pit. I mean, we got a lot of guys sitting right at the same amount of points almost, maybe a 10, 20 off, something like that. It's cutthroat right there in the middle of the brackets and the rankings.
Oh, yeah, it's going to come down to that final week with so many spots on the line. Like we would hope here at the Kombat Cup. If Beacon find an opening up, drops really the first big combo that he could have let rip on Dragon.
On, committed to the teleport. Oh, went for the 4-2.
That almost looked like the perfect. That almost looked like the perfect normal to throw in that situation.
It was. Dragon floated right on top of him, made it whip. It was so good. Into the overhead.
Lady hitboxes, one of the most complained about things in NRS history.
Yeah. What can you do, man? Especially by the sub community. Female hitboxes. All he needs is one good mix, and he can really even this thing out. Oh, didn't respect the fan. Well, he burned the bar. Oh, he drops it.
And you know, coming off that bar would have at least gotten Dragon to think about that break. And I mean, that damage at that EX throw, I mean, he could have easily gone for some hit stun into a teleport, go for a throw to close it out, or go for another mix into hit stun. But missed opportunities there once again from Beacon.
Nice float. Oh, goes straight to the low. And that actually is a punish for Raiden. He can punish those fans if they're up that close. They are -8, but you can punish them. Into the EX sharpen. Dragon converts off that down 3. Caught him on the way up.
And this is some... Oh, he almost had some girl lady damage there. He's going to close out with some chip here, and that's going to do it for B-Kid. Congratulations for making top 8, but Dragon is going to send you home and move in the semifinals, where he will play a very, very old friend in Mr. Sonic Fox.
Kitana wins. Fatality.
One of Dragon's demons, man. Sonic Fox. Even though they're good friends, it's still his tournament nemesis. The tournament nemesis, man. Did I say it right the first time?
Yeah.
I feel like it. Oh, did I? Okay. In character.
And so far we've got about even love in the chat. This is a nice little split.
That's what I was paying attention to, man. I was trying to see that big wall of one of them, but it never came. Smee's getting the first hit here. Ooh, jump! Ooh, man, that was.
This is good for the story because if he can get some pressure going, doesn't have to worry about any EX fades from Samij, and he has 2 bars to play with. If he gets to open up into a scimitar stab, he can go back into the corner, and just like that, if he would have confirmed into a scimitar slam, he could be in the corner applying his pressure.
Oh, got him!
HQT, one of the best meter builders in Mortal Kombat X.
Go ahead.
It's disgusting how he can break, and all of a sudden, a couple 10 seconds go by, you look back down and you go, oh my god, he's almost got another one!
Ooh, the X-ray. This is not gonna close the round out. Hopefully, this was not a bad decision by Destroyer.
I think he's just trying to shake Samij, but we know Samij's comeback factor is 100% real.
Ooh, you gotta grab. Oh my god. You just have to grab him. He did like 3 pokes.
And this has been all down 3s, and finally lets the giant claw rip and the girlish laugh from Predator there. Mimicking Melina. That almost looked like Samij had it in the bag. And Destroyer looked a little bit lost after that fade, not getting any punish on it. And so he was down 3 city, and that was a huge risk on the down 2, but closed out the round. I'm liking Destroyer's play so far. Risky, and he's trying to get into Samij's head.
Nice, get that big Melina damage, 35% into a throw. He's got people respecting that follow-up after that second roll. Opens up a lot of throws. Slam, I love that hit, JP, man. Just a slam dunk, 36% into the forward, 1-4. Oh, and got him out of coming back.
Luckily, that string from Predator being so active, and Samij not teleporting behind, teleports right into the active frames of the string, and getting punished. And Destroyer has a lot of meter here to make a comeback, and now he's only got 1 bar to play with. And no anti-air from Samij.
Oh, sir. Oh my god, he got him out of all that. Samij playing absolutely out of his mind right now.
Pay your respects.
Not getting phased one bit by the early savagery from Destroyer, and keeping his composure, and played lights out in that last round. I mean, Destroyer just couldn't get anything going, and when he finally was in a position where he could have got him cornered with 3 bars on deck, broke, and then got Destroyer immediately off 2 bars, and just kind of ran with it from there. And Destroyer looking at other characters, but you know,
it looked like for a minute he was debating whether to pick this character again. I think it's a good choice. I'm going to stick with you on this one. I think it's a good choice. And it wasn't an absolute blowout from the character anyway. He just made a couple bad reads or decisions and ultimately cost him. That down 1 is so good. The back 2 punish. Oh my god, another back two.
And someone in the chat asked, how does Molina counterpoke this character? He's doing a fine job of that.
Things could turn ugly here. SUB-ZER does have a bar. Destroyer may be looking to at least get him off that bar.
You know, he's so patient. He's so stingy with it too. It's just that anti-air down one. Because I think I think we all knew that Destroyer was going to try to apply some pressure on that wake up. After he gave SUB-ZER the bar, SUB-ZER just would have came off the bar, the round would have been over. But SUB-ZER is so... He believes in himself so much. Where he said, you know what, I can do this without having to come off the bar. I'll just block and take my turn. And he's so good at that. He's so smart at believing in himself and looking at different situations, what's going to benefit him later.
He's got really good defense, man. I mean, if you got solid defense, he went for a roll right there. And that's very uncharacteristic of SUB-ZER, just going for a roll mid-pressure. 41% by Destroyer. Oh, I'm not sure what he wanted there, but he just got a forward dash. Good blocks by Destroyer. Throw. Destroyer looking to just keep him at that down.
Oh, it teleports to the smart disc. What a conversion that down one to finally close out the smart disc, not actually getting all the damage there. Destroyer, staying alive.
That back 2-2, you can see SUB-ZER is smart enough to know, okay, I can't counterpoke at that distance, but that back 2-2, she walks a little bit forward, and it is a pretty good mid. I'm pretty sure it's a true mid. I think it's about 14 frame startup or something like that. That is not a bad move.
Yeah, that's twice he's got SUB-ZER trying to teleport in the same spot. Celebrating active frames, and look at SUB-ZER playing the space game so smart, staying just out of that gigantic claw of a neutral jump punch. Taking his turn.
Oh, that was, oh my god.
And another one from Destroyer. It's going to put him in the same exact position, but SUB-ZER's going to have a little more health than last time. He has to open up SUB-ZER with a full combo to take this. And SUB-ZER refusing to get thrown.
I'm waiting for a roll here.
Nice. And what an anti-air from Destroyer! That is going to do it. Is he going to slice her in half? He does.
Brutality.
Now she's only half an Empress.
Wins.
But which one is the better half?
Respects.
So now we're all tied up. 1-1. I feel like this set's been going on for a minute, but it is only 1-1 at the moment.
Both last rounders. I mean, so close. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what you guys get here at the Kombat Cup. And I mean, these are top 4 guys going at it.
Yeah, both of these guys, I mean, even Destroyer, he's never made it, you know, he's never won a week, but he's no stranger to top 8 at this point. He's been very consistent as of late. Into a throw. Into another throw. That's 24% just in throws already. And there's that roll it traded, and he's able to convert 17%, not huge. And there's another one. This is going to get into Destroyer's head. It just got caught by a raw jumping like his controller died.
Round 2.
SUB-ZER just got him at the perfect moments.
And Destroyer, this entire set has been using those jump kicks to try to beat out SUB-ZER's anti-air attempts, just putting so many active frames on the screen. And SUB-ZER, you know, that's one thing that I want to see him work on is anti-airing with the roll. That's one thing I see a lot of guys get away with jumping blatantly right at him, and roll, that's exactly what he's trying for. Just give you a full combo.
Okay, these rolls are coming out. Something has clicked in SUB-ZER's head. Oh my gosh,
And the trade with the roll.
Shit.
Samish, a little bit of disrespect on some frames there, letting it rip, and finding himself up 2-1, and that was the first quick game of this set.
Respects. There is a new king.
The only thing that I see wrong with maybe the Crystalline pick is how easy it can be to kind of go into that pressure of his, and Ethereal able to just, you know, whiff punish. And forward 1-2 or forward 1-2-1 is, you know, that's a string. He does walk quite a bit of ways, but if he's trying to pressure in the corner and Samish teleports out, he's got forever and a day to whiff punish that string.
And you know, with Tremor, if he doesn't have that armor on, she's going to low profile for days.
Yeah.
His mids, even though they got buffed, are still really slow, and Melina's the queen of low profiling, and he's going for that forward 1 pressure.
When an 8-frame special low profiles pokes, we got a problem, ladies and gentlemen. The Destroyer able to bait out the roll and didn't punish. Okay, he's converting though. Getting these straight hits. Oh my goodness, this pressure. So he's very smart, using the interactable to get out. God, Destroyer in the middle of throwing one of those lasers out. Wasn't able to convert it. Oh my goodness, this is a race. Destroyer needs this first round. And a down 2 just like the very first match.
Savage down 2 from Destroyer. Once again, guys, if Samish wins this match, he holds on, and we finally get a dare roll. He holds on to first place of the Kombat Cup, no matter what transpires, if he wins this match.
Oh my goodness. We're seeing it. He heard you, Aquaman. He heard you say, oh, he's down my anti-airs with roll? Watch this. I'm going to do it every time. Speech looking to take this round. Destroyer just letting him have it. Does have 3 bars.
Final round. Fight.
Crosses over into the corner.
It did not even look like Molino was going anywhere near the backside of Predator. That jump is so ambiguous.
Ooh. Destroyer slowly walking him back to the corner. Samish able to answer back with a roll of his own. Destroyer has 3 bars and that's a punish.
And now he's off all 3 of them. He has to watch out for a fade.
At any moment, Samish could have 2 bars. He could either break. Okay, he did burn the bar.
But he built another one.
Ooh.
And the raw
He's got 1
roll.
bar, but it's not going to be enough.
Very good stuff from Samish. He's going to hold on to first place in the Kombat Cup, no matter what, going into week number 11. And he's going to make it into Grand Finals, where he will play either Dragon or Sonic Fox.
Throne defended.
Can Dragon defeat his nemesis for the first time in the Kombat Cup?
Will he finally defeat?
Man.
Thank you. Everyone blow him up on Twitter for not watching Dragon Ball Z.
How come I've not watched anything y'all watch? 32% by Sonic. Almost has Dragon half health already. Sonic has not even been touched. Nice backdash. Sonic has yet to be touched even still. There's a down 1. Does connect for Dragon. Burns the meter. Sonic not even having any of it. Instant teleport by Dragon. What's the mix? But to a throw.
Unlike we saw him use against Costner, Dragon used Bone Shaper in that matchup, going in posture here. And this is their 3rd time meeting in the Kombat Cup. Twice in Grand Finals, in week 1 and week 3, both 3-2, and Sonic with a 3-1 victory in week 2, in this exact situation in top 4.
Sonic burning all this meter for the chip. Absolutely perfect.
2. Fight.
Will he go for a mix or throw? He does go for the low.
And
He
just kind
blocked the...
of caught him pressing a button there. And the backdash recovering there. Very scary stuff. Very scary situation from Dragon. Backdashing the forward 4-3, which tracks down almost any backdash in the game.
Dragon running away with this round right now. He doesn't have any meter, but Sonic has about 2.5. And I fully expect Sonic to go in that X-ray brutality. As soon as Dragon's health goes down just a little bit, but it may be in the next round. Tries to go for it down 2. Doesn't burn the meter. He's going to keep it.
And there's that sneaky stuff that Sector possesses that a lot of characters now have at post-patch, which is that something is delayable and meter burnable. But if they're sitting on so many bars, you have to respect it, and all of a sudden something that's usually punishable goes unpunished.
Oh my goodness, tried to go for a grab while he was in the air. Sonic, 31%, puts him back in the corner. Ooh, some swag here by Dragon. Okay, 25% into the mix of a throw, 16%.
That becomes a 41% combo, ladies and gentlemen.
It does.
The savagery that is Imposter Shinnok.
Oh, nice down 4 into a backdash. That was so good. And crouches the throw.
It throws him anyway. Sonic Fox, a little bit of savagery here in round number 3.
Oh my god, 2 in a row. Will he go for a mix this time? He does, and it connects.
Dragon, unfortunately, there got the backdash out of the pressure, and I guess read that Sonic Fox was going for something a lot quicker than he went for, but that string was remaining active and forward dashed right into it, or instant runs right into it.
Throne defended.
And good stuff from Sonic Fox. He's going to go up 1-0 against longtime rival Dragon.
Dragon is sticking with Shinnok. Sonic loving this Sector, man. I mean, we've seen him pick this character more and more and more every time we see him.
And you know, the very first week when he went all Sector, we all kind of thought, okay, he's just playing with everyone.
Right.
And the more and more he kept going, the more we realized this is for real.
Gets him with the low. Very nice anti-air by Dragon. 32%.
Look at the beautiful damage.
There is fear in your heart.
Round 2, fight.
Very scary situation that Foster put you in. If anyone at home does not know, that trance, he gets a damage buff, steals a move from the opponent, and if it's any kind of launcher, he can do a full combo into another trance and go for a really quick mix. Not as dangerous as it was before, but still, there is a small guessing game of throw, forward 4, and then once you respect a throw or a forward 4, that overhead can't come out of nowhere.
That was the fastest punish I've ever seen on an overhead from Shinnok, ever. Sometimes most times, that thing goes unpunished. You can't cancel out of that overhead. And we see people will block it, and then they just hesitate just that little bit too much. Sonic had the guns ready. Nice crouch. What's the mix? Goes with the low. Sonic just not blocking after blocking that low.
You are a...
And throws it back into the corner. That was almost the obvious choice, but there's still the forward 4 you have to respect, and the throw out of the corner when you think that your opponent is going to throw you into the corner. It's such a savage mind game that can be played with Imposter Shinnok. And that's going to do it if the Dragon is on the board.
Yes, he is. Yeah, it's crazy that sometimes the most obvious, you're like, alright, he knows, I think, that he's going to throw me in the corner, but you know what, I bet he switches it up, and then they don't. You know, just those crazy things where you're like, I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah, it's almost that there's no way they're gonna do that. They did that.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon looked very convincing in that second matchup. You know, made the correct adjustments, had some key anti-airs and blocks. With the air-to-air from Sonic, 23%. Good block on the mix by Dragon. Sonic immediately breaks, which is smart because now neither one of them have any meter to go on.
And the recovery on that rocket. So good in this matchup. That teleport is not going to punish that thing. That was one of the most instant teleports I've seen.
Dragon goes with the low, keeps himself safe. Dragon just comes right in. Sonic has broken twice in this.
And very good recognition by Dragon, having the memory in his mind, knows that he still has that teleport on deck, and gets the full combo there. And not only the full combo, but the side switch on the punish. Dragon's playing outstanding right now.
Absolutely he is. Tried to teleport out of that, the rockets caught him just at his feet. And that is a whip punish by Sonic.
Ooh. Catches the startup of a rocket there, and Sonic Fox all over that teleport. That preemptive down 2. There's nothing Shinnok can really do about that. He's teleporting into active frames, and he's just going to get smacked.
Nice air-to-air.
Great throw in the tip of the shoulder.
Just barely. And he spent the 2 bars, and Sonic immediately said, you know what? You just wasted all that. Into a throw.
And 2-1 in the throw. You have to respect the 2-1-2 cancel.
No punish.
Sonic Fox had 2 bars. You have to think he's going to make it safe. And this is going to be close to doing it. And it should close it out. Sonic Fox going up 2-1. Back and forth here between Sonic Fox and Dragon.
Wins. Pay your respects. There is a new king.
Will we see a battle of the top 2 players in Kombat Cup? The history of Kombat Cup going at it in finals? Or will Noble Dragon bring this back?
And our first match 5 of the night.
Yes, please. So many 3-1s.
Round 1. Fight.
And guys, don't forget, we are doing an Elgato giveaway after this.
Oh, yes we are. That's right. Into the interactable 15%. Alright, Dragon wants the mix, goes with the low, tried to keep it safe, didn't commit to it. That was such a quick 29% into the interactable again. Dragon, or Sonic, not respecting the downpour into Hell Sparks like you would normally.
Sonic Fox has a bar. Will Dragon respect it? And
oh my god, he punished right in the middle of the string. He woke up.
Oh my gosh. Delayed wake up and a wake up 1-1. That turns into a 7-frame wake up. And just catching Dragon in the middle of the string while it was whipping. This man is a frame walker right now.
Ooh, I like that. And I like that crouch by Dragon. Still keeping his composure. Will go with the 16% throw.
Death calls for you.
And Dragon just caught, still hitting buttons.
And Sonic Fox has him where he can bully him in the nice little stagger. Stagger just long enough to get Dragon to press a button, and that's going to do it for Sonic Fox. And we are going to have a battle of the champions in Grand Finals.
Pay your respects. Throne defended.
Here in week 10 of the Kombat Cup. Let me get these names switched around. And we have
an instant pogo.
Dragon Naginata from Sonic Fox.
Nice. That was a whip punish. Oh my goodness, he rolled her foot as she was still recovering from the spin across the stab. Sonic is using that pogo as a counter poke. He is doing it so quick. SUB-ZER with a read that he would pogo like that. Had that conversion ready. And the neutral jump punch. SUB-ZER playing so splendid right now.
Fight.
But that teleport is going to come in handy anytime that Dragon Naginata comes off the ground. And what an NJP!
My gosh.
There is a gap there, and
Yes, sir.
character knowledge from SUB-ZER, and a lot of people do not know this matchup.
All that work and just ended with a throw. At least he got some damage, but ooh, nice punish.
A nice smooth 29%. It opens up and almost gets the conversion on the down one there.
Sonic has tied this thing up pretty much.
And
the
gets
jump
him
back.
And this should close out. What an amazing
it is.
turnaround there from Sonic Fox. You know, seeing where that fade was going, looking at Dagger on the ground, and going right into the recovery frames. Amazing stuff from Sonic Fox, and that looked like a punish on the roll.
Yeah, it looked like a whip punish on that roll, which is kind of tough. You know, you got to respect it sometimes when you don't know the spacing. An instant neutral jump punch.
These NJPs from SUB-ZER.
Oh, he went for it again. And this is where things change. Where Sonic can get him to NJP and he can get him out of the air. Oh, and there it is again, an instant jumping punch by SUB-ZER going into forward 1-4, breaks the armor.
Sonic Fox barely has a meter to break. He's gonna have one big read, and full profiles the startup, and once again, SUB-ZER abusing the gap with an NJP, going up 1-0. Trying to say, not today, Fox. I'm still the king here at the Kombat Cup.
There is a new king.
Every pogo was going challenged. I mean, that was splendid play.
Milliliter time.
And Sonic sticking with Naginata. Maybe he's got some changes up his sleeve.
And this is it, guys. This is number 1 versus number 2.
Round 1. Fight.
With 2 epic battles before in the Kombat Cup splitting. Everything's almost right down the middle.
Yes, indeed. And this is the tiebreaker. Each of these guys have a Kombat Cup win over the other. Sonic instant pogo into the spin around, into the jump back. And this is going to close it out if he does not drop it.
Sonic Fox.
Very dominant. Major adjustments.
Fight.
He's thinking about his options that SUB-ZER keeps punishing. Thinking what he can do to catch them in the middle of that. SUB-ZER 31%. Neutral jumps the armor, makes it whiff. So far, this is just as much of a dominant round as Sonic just had. NJP with this and a down 2. Literally anything can close this out.
Oh my gosh, another one from SUB-ZER. And he has said to Sonic Fox, stay out of my airspace.
No fly zone. Anti-air. Down 3, almost converted that. And that is a whip punish. That's where that fade comes in so handy.
And look at the space game being played. Neither of them want to get too aggressive here.
Oh, anti-air again. Instant pogo into pressure.
And any combo here from Sonic Fox can set up an X-ray to finish.
Oh, tries to go for the throw at whip. One more mix from SUB-ZER into a throw. SUB-ZER has a slight health lead. We're down to 30 seconds.
This is X-ray territory. What a great answer!
Oh.
If you would have converted that, would have gotten Fox off the meter.
If Sonic would have broke, he would have wasted the meter into a jump back pogo. Sonic and roll.
What? A roll from SUB-ZER to take that round from Sonic Fox literally from under his feet.
That was intense.
What a reaction from SUB-ZER. That's going to put him on tournament point for the week. This man is here to play some Mortal Kombat.
Yes, he is. And the last time we saw these two meet, it went to a Game 5. And actually, the first time we saw them meet, it went to a Game 5. Right now,
and they haven't played in a
2-0.
while. SUB-ZER has dominated in the wake of Sonic Fox's last couple of weeks where he hasn't made finals, missed out on, getting past the first round top 8, not signing up previous week. And SUB-ZER looking to take control of the Kombat Cup.
So he does opt to stay with Naginata. Despite SUB-ZER having pretty good character knowledge, he knows exactly what his options are when they happen.
And when someone has a lot of character knowledge against, say, a Dragon Naginata, that's someone that does their homework.
I mean, who knows? SUB-ZER may have actually played this variation at some point in the game's life. Oh, he was fishing out that NJP, just not able to do anything about it. This is good patient play by Sonic, keeping all this meter. He knows he has a health lead, no reason to really get risky.
Yeah, and if I was SUB-ZER, I'd just be worried about building some meter right now. And it does get a second bar, so the second round's looking pretty good for both these guys.
On a down 3, an empty jump into a down 3.
And empty jump lows, you see them so much in other games, but not a huge factor in Mortal Kombat, as low starters in particular are not very fast, whereas Shawn and Justice, you can combo off a quick low like that, but just looking for the quick mix, maybe use the plus frame to generate some pressure.
Well, SUB-ZER had to punish, just didn't get his roll.
And the conversion god of Molina, SUB-ZER.
Very nice. He knew there was a gap in the 2-1 up 4. Exploited it.
Sonic Fox just one more straight hit.
Very nice. That down 1 did not get thrown. Tried to roll. Nice block.
And Sonic Fox
is on the board and turns this woman in a full 360.
Every brutality on SUB-ZER has cut him in half the same exact way.
That's so true, man. That's so true.
Sonic Fox not going down without a fight. That's the champion inside of him.
SUB-ZER has the option to switch if he chooses to, even if he loses one more time.
Who wants to see a Game 5? I know I do.
I do.
How about you guys in the chat? You guys want to see this go to? You guys want to see this go to 2-2?
This better go to a Game 5.
It's destiny.
It has to.
Fight.
A throw to answer right back, and another throw. SUB-ZER, one of those players that hardly ever gets thrown. And Sonic absolutely going in right now. Oh, and he goes for the poke and goes for the pogo. He could have just thrown him. That's becoming the ultimate mind game right there. For some reason. Oh my god, a fade into an NJP by SUB-ZER, 24%. And there's another situation he could have thrown him. Oh, he really tried to mix it.
All the risk. And SUB-ZER going for the perfect punish. Even though Sonic Fox didn't have the stamina to break, still good just to go for the throw. Get the positioning back into the corner. And SUB-ZER. Tournament point again.
As of this set right now, SUB-ZER officially has a higher win percentage than Sonic Fox in top 8. 70% to a 69.5. Nice. He avoided the side, just walked up, went with a throw. And all these throws right now.
Sonic Fox, one of the few to actually open up SUB-ZER consistently with throws. That's how you know that your stagger and pressure game is on point. When you can open up someone who almost no one in the scene can seem to open up with throws.
Final round, fight.
SUB-ZER on set point. If he wins this round, it's all over. If Sonic wins, we have a tie, and we're going to match 5. Into another throw. Sonic with these throws, absolutely insane. And he's not really been getting huge damage. He's just been getting straight hits, like that 17%, and all the throws he has gotten.
And you know, it's very similar to what SUB-ZER does with Ravenous. It's these small 16, 17, 12% at a time that add up so fast. And all it does is it chips away at your opponent.
Oh, this is looking bad for Sonic. He does have 2 bars. He can break it. Ooh!
And now Sonic with the lead!
He didn't throw it. That would have killed.
And that's going to do it!
Very nice.
Guys, we are going to a Game 5 here in Grand Finals of Week 10 of the Kombat Cup. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's only been to Game 5 between our 2 champions. Let's get hype.
You cannot say these 2 men do not bring the hype, man. From now on, anytime these 2 meet, it better always be a match 5.
This is their
offline,
third,
online, it doesn't matter.
Their third meeting, 3rd time in Grand Final, 3rd time going to Game 5.
Who's taking it? SUB-ZER opting to stick with Ethereal. Neither one of these players have switched characters or variations.
Let's see those logos in the chat. Let's see some Echo Fox logos for Fox and some Good Tough Gaming logos for SUB-ZER. Who do you guys like? Sonic Fox working on reverse trio against SUB-ZER here.
I'm pretty sure that was a whip punish on that throw. Another whip on another throw by Sonic. Gets himself out of the corner. Doesn't want to deal with the Molina pressure. SUB-ZER's getting opened up with all these instant photos. At the beginning of this matchup,
Sonic
he
Fox
was punishing all those.
Look, almost with a perfect of his own to start game number 5, and he now has his first tournament point for him. Can Sonic Fox bring this all the way back? And SUB-ZER getting thrown so many times and throwing them.
Sonic is the very first one to actually throw him out, not recovering, not startup, while he's in the fade. SUB-ZER has got to get something going here. SUB-ZER just losing health so fast, it got him with the 4-3. This is going to be big damage. Oh, and he missed the ender.
Big drop in Sonic Fox, he has an X-ray. He can react to anything right now and win Week 10 of the Kombat Cup.
35% jump in. What's the mix?
And he just goes for the 50-50 armor that Tanya presents. Sonic Fox is your Week 10 champion of the Kombat Cup, getting back into the winner's circle. Congratulations to him.
Ooh, my God.
Pay your respect.
That was a set, man. The momentum shifted halfway through.
Defended.
SUB-ZER just